Hi love, it's John O'Connell again. I did phone on Friday, like I have many times before, to ask Gareth to get in touch with me. Because I'm still waiting on the attached documents for the psychiatric report. I'm still waiting on an appointment with probation. Now, Gareth is fully aware that probation happily sat in a courtroom, watched the barrister for the Crown Prosecution Service deliberately lie and say I threatened the woman from probation. I hadn't turned up to any of the meetings. Gareth's a witness to it, so is my barrister. For some unknown reason, they think it's acceptable. Now, I'm in court on Friday. The judge did say that I wasn't allowed over 9 weeks ago to leave the court until a probationary appointment was given to me. I was told to leave. I'm still waiting on that probationary report. I'm in court on Friday, and I'm still awaiting the attached documents that went with the psychiatric report. Now, I have constantly been on yourselves' backs about the attached documents, because you did email me to say the courts were going to chase the doctor up, and the courts were going to chase probation up. I've spoken to Bernadette on the phone this morning, because I did say I find it a bit strange that because I'm going to record our appointment, you want me moved to Cardiff Court. Now, I've spoken to the court this morning. I'm recording this, by the way, so I'm sure you already know that, because I'm a bugger for doing it. As I recorded these psychiatric appointments, 6 of them I've got to go back on. What's going on, love? Because Gareth, as I made it clear, I didn't appoint Gareth as my...
I don't know anything about the matter, all right? I have passed your messages on, and that is all I can do.
Right, it's just...
pass another message to carry for you. He's not here this morning, I'm afraid.
It's just I didn't appoint Gareth. Bernadette of probation went and got Gareth as my solicitor. And on the same day, she pulled the stunt of sitting in court whilst the CPS deliberately lied to Judge Beard. I also find it a bit strange, which I have put on the recordings, of how this woman can, when a judge ruled that I had to be seen at Cardiff and as a psychiatrist at Cardiff, she changed it to Caswell, where those doctors had cancelled the appointments because they know a couple of the people I named that had been falsifying my documents. Now, I'm not having a go at you personally, love, because it's Gareth should be getting in touch with me.
I don't deal with any of these matters, unfortunately. All I can do is pass the message on.
I know, right? But you pass the message on, and Gareth never does anything. He never gets in touch. I still awaiting now 12 weeks of trying to find out where these attached documents are and where this appointment with probation is.
Okay.
You know, this is why I phoned probation this morning, because she seems to be the only one Gareth sort of communicates with.
Right, okay. What's her name?
What's my name?
No, what's the probation officer's name?
Bernadette. It's just, you know, I'm in court on Friday. It was made clear by the judge probationary report had to be done. But luckily, after reading the psychiatric reports, there's attached documents missing. I did come up to your offices and I recorded it, asking where they were, and you obviously said, well, it's got to be the court. But when I did mention it, my barrister even looked at Gareth and said he hasn't been given the attached documents, and I went, no, I haven't. So, you know, I didn't want to plead guilty to this charge in the beginning. I was forced in one of the rooms of the court to change my plea, which Gareth is aware of. Now, neither he nor my barrister wants me to plead not guilty. For some unknown reason, they don't want it in a court of law about a council worker having sex at Merthyr Police Station, the falsifying of documents. You know, one of the coppers she brought up the house is a sexual predator, Ian Sullivan. You know, this is getting a bit strange now. I weren't expecting a fair trial at Merthyr anyway, but this has gone even worse than expected. Now, I know you're going to say I'll pass the message on to Gareth, but Gareth will not be getting in touch because Gareth never does.
Right, all I can do is pass the message on to him, so
no worries.
I don't deal with these matters.
I know, Lemon. As I said, I'm not having a go at yourselves, because obviously, you know, you have nothing to do with this. You're just someone who is passing the messages on. But unfortunately, as I said, Gareth isn't getting in touch whatsoever because he knows I record conversations.
Okay.
And I got nothing to hide, so you should have nothing to hide. All right, take care, love. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks.